One viral TikTok post changed everything. Days later, Sara Gilson's quiet Oklahoma neighborhood became the center of a heartbreaking investigation. At first, it seemed like an ordinary evening. But investigators would soon uncover a timeline that changed everything. To understand what happened that night, investigators first had to look back at the weeks leading up to the tragedy. Sara Gilson was a 43-year-old mother of two. Friends knew her as kind, hardworking, and active on social media.
Behind the smiles, however, her personal life had become increasingly difficult. According to court records, serious problems had been growing for months. As the situation became more stressful, Sara turned to social media, sharing a post that quickly spread across the internet.
Concerned for her family's safety, Sara sought legal protection. Court records show she requested a protective order as tensions continued to rise.
While the legal process moved forward, investigators say the situation behind closed doors continued becoming more complicated with each passing day.
Then came a social media post that spread rapidly online, drawing nationwide attention and raising serious questions about what was happening. Investigators later focused on the final evening, carefully reconstructing every moment to understand exactly what unfolded inside the home. As the night continued, neighbors noticed unusual activity. Within minutes, emergency responders were rushing toward the neighborhood.
When officers arrived, they secured the area and began a detailed investigation that would soon draw national attention.
Detectives collected evidence, interviewed witnesses, and began piecing together a timeline that stretched back weeks before that evening. As investigators looked deeper, they discovered that Sara had publicly shared her fears long before the investigation began. That post spread rapidly across social media, reaching millions of people and turning a private struggle into a national conversation.
As online attention grew, investigators began comparing social media posts, court records, and witness interviews to understand the complete timeline.
According to investigators, the days leading up to the incident were filled with growing concern, unanswered questions, and increasing public attention.
As detectives continued reviewing evidence, a clearer timeline began to emerge, revealing how ordinary moments had slowly led to an unimaginable outcome.
Authorities continued interviewing witnesses and examining digital evidence, hoping every detail would help explain the events that unfolded that evening. Meanwhile, friends and neighbors struggled to understand how someone they knew could suddenly become the focus of a nationwide investigation. By the end of the investigation, authorities announced that the evidence pointed to a tragic, domestic violence-related murder-suicide.
According to investigators, Sara Gilson was fatally shot inside her Oklahoma home during a domestic violence incident that shocked the community.
Sara Gilson accused her husband on social media, and investigators believe this accusation escalated the violence between them. Investigators determined that after shooting Sara, her estranged husband took his own life, marking a tragic murder-suicide. The heartbreaking case quickly spread across national news, with millions following each update as investigators released new information to the public.
For those who knew Sara Gilson, the memories of her kindness and love for her family remain far stronger than the headlines.
For Sara Gilson's family, the headlines could never capture the personal loss they would carry long after the investigation had ended.